So are you going to be amazing or spectacular? Let's talk about all the difficulties we can expect in the upcoming PlayStation 4 video game.
So it all depends on what type of gamer you are, I guess, which difficulty you're going to be playing on. If you want the most bang for your buck, typically a lot of people like to go right into the hardest difficulty. If you're like myself, maybe you just want to play the game the developer initially intended, which means you're going to go with the normal difficulty. And if you just want to enjoy the story, kind of lean back, enjoy yourself and not have to worry about, I guess, getting really overwhelmed, you can always choose easy. Now, of course, with keeping up with all the Spider-Man themes throughout the game, Insomniac Games has gone ahead and actually given a proper title to these difficulties. So friendly is going to be the easy mode, amazing is going to be the normal mode, and spectacular will be hard mode. Now, of course, I think pretty much everybody that's watching this, and maybe this might be your first time experiencing Spider-Man in some sort of form other than what you've seen recently in the movies or something, this, of course, all references to former runs of Spider-Man, from the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man to the amazing Spider-Man to the spectacular Spider-Man. Now, honestly, what I really like about this is that Insomniac has said, and this is something I really do enjoy in many games, and that's the fact that the difficulty you select is not set in stone. So if you decide that the game is too easy because you're on a different difficulty, you can just crank it right up from the options menu. Not only that, if you find it too hard, just crank it down and you'll be able to adapt to hopefully one of the lesser difficulties. Now, no, unfortunately, they're not going to be doing what Neversoft did back in the late 90s and add a kid mode to it, although that would be kind of hilarious, and maybe they should make a joke about that somewhere in the menu. That'd be pretty clever. Now, of course, for those of you wondering what exactly is going to be the difference between all of these difficulties, more or less, I think if you've played any other game, you know exactly what to expect. But in case you haven't, every time you increase the difficulty, there's going to be more damage that you can dish out to the enemies. Bosses are going to have a lot more health and a lot more hits they can take, and of course you end up taking a lot more damage. So if that's the way you want to play the game, by all means go ahead, but me myself, I'm gonna just go in on normal difficulty. You guys, let me know what difficulty you aim to play Spider-Man on.